Hi guys, so for today's Dream Address Island tour, we are visiting my very own island. I am so excited to be able to publish this and make my own tour video featuring my very own island. I'm going to follow the same rules as I always do with any Dream Address tour, and I've created my own description that I'm going to read out for you guys before we jump into the tour. My dream address is a mixed theme, including an Asian sushi bar, a night market, a lucky cat shrine, a grand entrance to Red, with a church for wedding ceremonies, an orchard and a work site, outdoor clothing factory, a fishing beach, a mini cottagecore forest, and a YouTube space. I've tried to go for something that's incorporating all different design ideas and all different themes on one island. It was tricky because of the amount of space, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be sure to smash that like button right now and let's jump into the island tour. Alright guys, so since my island, you can't visit your own dream address, which I didn't know, and we're gonna just do it as if we just click the button and we've now entered the town hall entrance. As you'll notice, we are greeted with a whole lot of cats. It is an offline project that I'm working on, so right now we just got a load of cat villagers just chilling with us. So if we jump straight into the map, and I will show you, I do have 3 residents on my island. We have my own house, and then we have Amy 2.0, and if you was to visit that house, which I'm actually not going to do today because it's an ongoing project, but basically my plan is to have this house full, every single room, every single wall will be full of villager photo frames in order, grouped by villager species. Then we have Amigo, which is another account, similar project. This house is going to be full top to bottom, every single wall with posters of villagers. And then, as I've mentioned, I am working on a cat project. So we have Raymond, we have Judy Bear, we have Kid Cat, we have Mary, we have Kabuki, we have Bob, we have Stitches, we have Rosie, we have Lolly, and we have Maple Bear. Lots of terraforming, a lot of angled bridges, which honestly was the bane of my life. And an angled bridge took about probably an hour and a half for me to build. In total, I have about 600 or 700 hours on the game. So once you come into the town hall, if you basically take an immediate left, you're greeted with a bridge. We just got to pop over the bridge, bob, and then you are in the Dodo Airlines. So my flag is supposed to be my YouTube logo. It's a little bit blurry. I couldn't seem to get one that was good pixelated quality. If anyone can help me with that, then let me know. But once you come out of Dodo Airlines, you're greeted with this big open plan space. Now, if you follow me, you'll know that I do a lot of knickers on trading, and so I love to have a big open plan space to do all my trades, drop things off, and just avoid letting people just wander around my island. Because we are in the December month and we are in the Christmas theme, it is of course decorated beautifully for Christmas. And then if you continue just walking along, we do have our trade and swap area, which at the moment is actually empty, surprisingly. But normally this is full of DIYs, so when I come and do a knickers on trade, someone can just pop over and grab something for free. And then the idea of the workbox is just as, like, you know, it's a work site, it's a trade and swap. We're going to unbox the DIYs and we're going to put them out. And so that was the idea that I had here. Straight onto the beach, we have Amy 2.0's house, which, as I've mentioned, I'm actually going to just be touring my own house. So Amy 2.0's house you can visit offline. It's not really complete yet, so I'll probably make a separate video on that at some point. And then we are greeted with my decorated beach. So I love beaches. I grew up, you know, always on the beach in the summer, so I wanted to recreate some memories. So this is supposed to be an area you can hang out with your friends, sit out on the beach, look at the sea, toast a few marshmallows, and just get comfy on a rug, which obviously avoids you getting sand in your toes. Lots of tulip flowers because they're honestly my favourite flower ever. And then we just have this beach area. It's designed to, you know, grab a pina colada, hit the sunbathing, grab some sun rays, and of course it is a custom design of Louis Vuitton because in real life I'm a huge shopaholic, brandaholic freak. Just behind Amy 2.0's house, you can come this way and you're meant to be greeted by like a teddy bear picnic area with all the teddy bears, and again a little rug here, and also a cute little seating area which so many of my villagers sit on. It is insane. And then if you was to just walk through here, this is supposed to be the cottagecore forest vibe. Again, so many of my villagers are always in here carrying wood. It's actually one of my favourite places on my island. We've got some terraforming with some waterfalls going on. I just kind of wanted to make it a little bit different. And then you have a quick transition into what's meant to be like a little quick seating area for like a little cafe or like an outdoor seating cooking area. And then that transitions you over here to another seating area with a little outdoor workbench. And I am so fond of making sure absolutely everything is accessible, so you can make sure you can access absolutely everything. If we just came back on the beach, we've also got this little seating area here. Again, you can sit on all 2 chairs. We've then got our fishing beach area. This is designed to be like a little fishing stall, but also you can just go ahead and, you know, fish, but then you can sell it at the stall, and then, you know, pottery shop, and then you've just got a little seating area, which again, so many of my villagers just sit here and look out on the beach. It's fantastic. This is a custom design again of the beach, and once you come on back over here, we also have a little crafting area, so I've got all my materials out on display, and again you can come around and sit on the beach area. And then when we come around here, we just have our another crafting stall area, and when you look up, I've tried to recreate that look of like I don't know, like an outdoor building area, I guess, with some terraforming. And then when you come on through here, we are then greeted with a campsite. This is one of my favourite spots because when you look up, it just looks 10 out of 10 in my opinion, with all the different trees and the campsite sign. I also tried to hide the different levelled incline things with simple panels with custom designs on them, just to, you know, make it look a little bit cooler. And straight away you're greeted with a little seating area, which not many villages hang out on this part of my island. But then you're taken through to the campsite, which again I've tried to put like a building thing behind it just to sort of hide and split it out from the orchard. But behind this we have my orchard, which I just think is honestly so important to have one of these because you always need fruit, you always need wood. It's quite compact, so when I'm in here you practically can't even see where I am. But it has its uses, and I've got some custom panels on each of these for the different fruits. Then behind here, if I was to just look up, I have put the code on everything, but behind here, this is meant to be like the orchard work site. So this is where you can first of all take a break, have a coffee. You've got the lamp on for the night time, also another area for you and your colleagues to sit, and then we've got our little area where you can package up the fruit and get ready to inspect it, or, you know, do the paperwork and ship it out. So that was the idea behind that area. And then over here we've just got a little seating area, which again you can look out onto the beach, or if you're taking a break from doing any artwork. Most of this art on display here is actually fake, and I just didn't know what to do with fake art, so I thought it was cool just to keep it all out on display. And then over here we've just got my little mini area, which I literally have no idea what to do. I don't want to put something too tall and block the area behind it, so this is just meant to be like a little, I don't know, like a Santa sleigh area. And then onto another decorated beach. As you can tell, I have a passion for decorating beaches. This is meant to be like a little outdoor cafe and sort of European inspired, where, you know, you have someone playing the piano while you're eating, and you've just got the little stalls where you can grab a drink or put your plates that you've finished on the side. And we've of course got the little pizza oven, which you can grab your pizza from once you're done. So coming out of this area, you'll notice that there's a transition on the floor in here. And then you're sort of got like a little mini DIY bridge with the incline. And then this takes you out to my church area. So when you look up, hopefully you guys get the inspiration of like a church, or like a grand entrance of a church. This is what I tried to sort of do. It's a little bit hard to sort of see it in its full view, but hopefully you guys can see. And then you've got your double entrance. The idea of that was the lady goes at one side and the male goes up the other, or you know, if it's husband and husband or wife and wife, whatever it is, basically one person goes at one, the other goes at the other, and then you're greeted at the top where you would then meet and you would get married. Got the ceremony area, so where you can all sit, and then the idea of the museum behind it is once you've had your ceremony, you go into the museum for the after party. I don't know, I love weddings, and I think it's important for me just to have something like that. Behind here we've also got the piano, and you can also interact with the different items, which I thought was quite cool. Behind this, just over on this little area here, you will see the graveyard area, which is sort of on the side of the church. The idea of that is just in memory of some people that I lost this year. Pink was their favourite colour, and the idea of it being around water is that you just look at it, you don't jump over, you don't touch it, it's just at a distance you can look and, you know, have your memories and your time to sort of say your prayers, I guess. Further down here is when we then transition into a bit of like an Asian theme with the pagodas, and when you come through, if you look up, it is my lucky cat shrine, which honestly was the most expensive part of my island. These cost me so much money. There's 4 pagodas in total and insane amount of lucky cats. I'll let you guys count them offline. I also wanted to kind of point out, like when you come right here and look up, I went to that extra level of putting the code on the floor and making sure that extra level of detail was included. Behind here is the grand entrance into red, trying to keep with that Asian Zen feel. I tried to create this unusual looking walkway entrance onto the beach, and then the beach is sort of got the jail bars because it's meant to be like off limits with, you know, all the gold items and all of the different stuff. So that is that. So then if we just come on back through, I also found it important to make sure like everything was a dead end so you know exactly where you were going on the island. We've got my angled Zen bridge, which then takes us into a similar theme, and this is supposed to be my night market. Now I'm not a professional, I've never been to, you know, anywhere sort of Asia, so I've just gone on Google Photos, but when you look up at the top, I feel like it looks good. I could be wrong, it's probably awful, but I'm kind of proud of it, with the different stalls and the lampposts and all of that stuff going on. And then just to the side here, you actually have the entrance to your outdoor spa. So this is something that I also love to do in real life. I love to go for a spa day or a spa afternoon, and so I thought it was important to incorporate that on my island. It looks a bit different when it's in the snow, but I guess it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of Iceland when I went to the Blue Lagoon. But the idea of it is you have your changing rooms, and then you always have to wash after before you then come in and you can have your massage. And so you could lie here, and then basically the idea of the Zen pillow behind it is that someone would sit there and basically just sort of give you your massage, and then they've got the bowl to, you know, rinse off or whatever, and you've got the little air purifiers just for Zen moments. We've got the little tubs, so once you've had your massage you can come and relax, and then you can finish off by just lying on these beds and sort of zenning out, is the idea there. And then when we come on back through here, we've just got a little seating area here, and you'll notice the Alice in Wonderland just to the side. My holly bushes, sort of, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know why they're like this. If anyone knows, please let me know. Then we are greeted with my outdoor library. So again, representing me in real life. I do love to read, and I only recently graduated university about 3 years ago. So I spent a lot of time in the library and in the books. So this is just meant to be an area where my villagers can come and study, and they actually spend so much time here, it's insane. And then you're greeted with my house, which we will just come back to in a second, but just to make sure everyone's on the same page, we are now back at the town hall. All the gnomes are because people kept gifting me them in stream. The sleigh is for a video coming up soon, but I've just placed it there for now. And then this was just the other side. We will go towards the back of town hall in just a second, but I just wanted to showcase the beach to begin with. So this part of the beach is supposed to be like your surfing area, so you grab your equipment, your clothes, and you run out into the sea. And then I cornered it off with an area for like Egypt kind of place, where you've got like the pyramids and you've got the mosques and all of those things. And you have got a walkway entrance up into this little garden area. And again, these are my favourite flowers in the game, and I love these colours, so I wanted to include those there. And then this area was requested from all my viewers to have a little like outdoor play yard area. So this is what this area is. I don't see any villagers in this area, by the way. And then we have my pink cafe area inspired by Vicky and Grace, because I know that those two individuals love the colour pink. And so we've got the pink Starbucks sign at the back because I love Starbucks. And yeah, a lot of villagers hang out in this area, like they're always in here. And then we're greeted with my house. So if we just go on into Amy's house. The first thing you'll see is my living room. So this is recently decorated by myself, just meant to be like a little Christmas room. Got all the trees and all like the toys, and it's just meant to be like, you know, Christmas morning, all the toys are lying around and you're having fun and just hanging out. The room at the very back of the house, so when this one loads, this is like an indoor spa. Again, I love spas, but basically I wanted an area for my dream address, and so this is where I come to do my dream addresses because I do so many tours on my island. You've got the mirrors to change my look up, and then the idea is, you know, after a dream address, you come in here, you get the dressing gown on, the slippers on, and you just have your spa moment, and you've got the toilet just to the side in case you needed a quick break. And then if we just come into the left room, this is my kitchen. So I use the teacher desks and spin them around. So if we come this way, you'll see, but I thought it looked a bit like a countertop, which I thought was awesome. You'll notice I love like the colour black. Is just like black and white is my jam. And again, I wanted to be able to walk around everything. It's pretty much a standard kitchen. I think most New Horizon kitchens look the same. And then if we go over to the right, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. This room is my bedroom. So this is honestly one of my favourite rooms in the game. So the idea behind it, first of all, is the colours. You know, they're meant to be like my favourite, like warm colours. We've got 3 of my favourite villagers' photo frames on the back, and it's just meant to be a representation of my bedroom, you know, socks lying around. I'm a huge clothing shopaholic person in real life, so we've got all my outfits laid out, lots of wardrobe space, the limited edition Switch, the teddy bear, all the snowflakes. It's just meant to be like a representation of me. If you come to my bedroom in real life, it's insane. I got so many clothes, I got so many handbags, probably more than any single person needs, for sure. And then the final room I just want to show you guys is upstairs. I'm going to leave the basement for now just because it's not done. You can visit it offline, it's just a storage room for now. But up here is our Thanksgiving room that I originally had for Thanksgiving. I have just moved it upstairs because I still love it, and I think it's important to have an area where you can come and hang out and eat and just have celebration time, I guess. So Christmas Day, we'll go upstairs for food and back down to play with the toys afterwards. That's the plan. And that is a wrap of my house. So continuing on with the island tour. And we're greeted with kabuki. So just to the side here, if you look up, it's meant to be a sort of inspiration of another night market style area, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And then you have an incline which takes us up to this area, and this is meant to be my Alice in Wonderland area with the little outfits and this sort of Mad Hatter tea party area. It's one of my favourite movies, and so I just wanted to have that area on my island. The idea of the double bridge and this little walkway area was supposed to be like European inspired, sort of like Italy, Venice. I kind of feel like I didn't really achieve it, but it's fine. And then at the back here, you just got a little seating area, which you can have a read of. This is actually a beautiful area at night on my island. It looks fantastic. And then this little area here, I didn't know what to do, and so I decided just to create like another outdoor cafe area. I've never seen a villager up here, but I thought it was cool, and so that was the idea behind that. And then onto my favourite thing is my custom DIY bridge that I'm running down. I love these ideas, and the longer it goes, it just makes it feel so 3D related. So we have my sushi bar. So kind of back to the Asian theme, you've got your little servant outfits behind you serving you with sushi. And then if you was to look up, I have put some simple panels on the back just to sort of hide it, I guess. And then behind here you've just got like a little changing room, or like the changing room for the staff, toilets for the visitors, and able to wash your hands. So I thought that was cool. And then just below here, down here, you'll see there's two statues. Now my plan was to fill this whole plot up with statues, but they're so expensive and so difficult to find that I just gave up. The same with this big tall golden statue. I wanted a second one next to him, but I just couldn't find them. And then the same down here. I just need another two statues to go there, but I gave up on that situation. And here we just got a cute little waterfall, and then we're on to the first villager courtyard. So at the very back we have Raymond's house, and he has a big robot protecting him. He's got a few little gym areas, and the flowers got a bit overgrown, but it's fine. Then we have Judy's area, and so I just kind of tried to make it look classy and cute. But opposite Judy's area, she has her very own nail parlour salon. So you can come and get your nails done. Another sort of representation of me as well, because I love going on the weekends and getting my eyebrows done or my eyelashes done. So it's just meant to represent me. These are actually pianos. This thing here, the colour just worked out perfect, I guess. And then at the very back here we have Maple Bear's house. I did a speed build for her area, so if you haven't, you want to know how to build it, there is a video on my channel somewhere. And this is just meant to be like Maple's garden. She's like a gardener on my island, I guess. And then behind here we have my stone garden, which honestly I had rage and gave up with this because there's one stone missing. And you'll see I pushed back this incline. This was meant to be an incline here where I'm walking, and this stone still didn't grow, so I just gave up and rage quitted. And then behind here was meant to be our birthday area, but you'll see it's all a bit jumbled up because of this incline for this stone thing. But if I just push it through, like, there's nothing special in there. So anyway, moving on. Pretend that didn't happen. So when you come back on yourself and you just come on down the island, and we're going to go over the first bridge. I tried to transition it into like urban feel, but I don't know whether it really worked. But up here we have our YouTube live space with all the Amy merch that a viewer known as Sam creates for me. So behind here we've got all the servers and all like the notes and things. This is meant to be where we keep all like copies of everything. and everything's up and running. And then here is the famous live seating area. So I'm sure if you've watched my collaboration Halloween video, I did my video in this area right here, but it's meant to be like a little, you know, podcast go live area. Behind it we've also got a little lounge area, so this is meant to be for people who are waiting to go on the podcast, or if you're on a break you can just come and take a seat and chill. Lots of switches lying around for anyone that wants to have a go of them, and a few extra servers there just in case we needed them. Then we have a little game room area. So this is just meant to be where you come and let steam off and have a party and just chill. And then we have a little outdoor kitchen area. So if you needed to come and grab a snack when you're working on the YouTube stuff, then this is the place. And then we do have a little like bathroom area, so if you wanted to come and get in the tub, or if you needed to come and use the toilet and wash your hands. And then at the very back we do have a little sleeping area for anyone that's coming to make a video. They wanted to take a nap because it's taken long, and then we do have 2 beds available. So that is the YouTube space, and again that's meant to be a representation of me with making all my YouTube videos, so that area was for that. And then when you come down here we just got a little car so you can fill up and do all of that stuff. Got another little outdoor game area because we love gaming. And then you just got a little seating area so you can just chill and come over this angled bridge. We've then got a second villager area, so at the moment this is Kid Cat's house, then we got Mary's, and then at the back we've got Rosie's house. And Rosie had a fully decorated little courtyard area, which I thought was cute. And then at the front of it we just have this fountain, which takes you onto this little entranceway here. Behind it you've got the little pumpkin patch, and then just to the side you've got another, there's my rock. What? Anyway, then we've got a little flower area. Stupid rock. And then we have our music area here, so the villagers can come and have a dance and a boogie, and they can come and sing. And the idea is meant to be like, you know, you could sit and listen to it and watch when you're having a candlelit dinner date. I'm going to leave the beach area on this part of the island because that is the one place that I did not complete and decorate. Amigo's house is on that beach area, but it's very messy. But if I just come back on myself, and I'm going to go back to the town hall, as you can see here, Bob is here. Literally my villagers are always in this area of my island. It's insane. So Raymond wants to leave. Is he insane? He is crazy. So this is where we was previously. So you've got nook crannies here, and then you've got a little phone booth, and the book is meant to be like the phone book, so if you couldn't find the number you can find it and then go and call it. We've got an angled bridge, which then takes us over to our third villager area. I think it's important to keep them quite close together, but that's all that is, just all the villagers' houses close together, I guess. Not too muchly decorated, and this area is here. I should have probably decorated, but I was lazy. And the final area of my island is through here. Got a little seating area, a little area for you to grab a bike if you wanted to cycle around my island, but safety first, make sure you grab a helmet. Oh my gosh, look at Lolly. I told you that those are the areas for my villagers. And then up here is the outdoor clothing factory. So again, a representation of me. I'm a shopaholic, I love my clothes. So this is meant to be where you come, you sew the clothes together. This is where you might initially scope them out, draw the clothes out, and then you move over to this station to create them and sew them. And then this is the little work colleagues where they are going to wash them and hang them on the washer lines, and then they're parceling them up in the boxes ready to move into Able Sisters. And then this one is just meant to show you what's out on fashion today and what's out on display. My favourite custom designs, because of course, if you couldn't tell, they are Chanel, and it's one of my favourite brands. And then if I just look up, you will see the moon on the back of Abel's as well. At the very back of Abel's, we just got some hats. We've got some Gucci and Celine outfits on display. And that is it, guys. That is my full island tour, which is insane. I can't believe I finally published it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. be sure to come and visit it offline. If you take photographs, tag me on my social medias, Instagram or Twitter. If you're going to make a video tour of it, feel free to. Any content creators out there that want to visit my dream address is there. I would love to see people make a video of it, and of course if you do, let me know, comment on one of my videos and just tell me, and I'll be sure to try and promote it as best as I can as well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please smash that like button if you did. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the bell notification on for more videos, and I'll see you in another video very soon, guys. Thank you so much for staying with us, and I hope you all have a good day.